Hello Pisces, and welcome to your October reading. So, I meditated, shuffled and laid down the first layer of cards, and what Spirit wants to talk to you about for the month of October. The first card that came out, I have the Nine of Wands, then Strength, then the Ten of Swords. Those three cards together with Strength in the middle. Here, Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. You had the full moon in Pisces not so long ago. So that could be that full moon could have brought to your consciousness, brought to its fullness, the battles you had in your life, the wounds that you had, wars that you won and that you lost, and that puts you in kind of a protective mode, looking at what could be coming, but more on a what is that really? Ten of Swords, that is that moment also where we acknowledge that we are conscious about all the ways that thoughts, words, beliefs hurt us, our own or other people's. They felt they had the right to do that. I believed that I deserved that. All of that. How it hurt us. Backstabbed totally. But that's the end of that cycle. And in the middle, Strength. That is you, because these are two very, this is very the guarding of the ego there. He was wounded, he is guarded, the ego is all on its guard, not sure what is coming. I'm gonna react and protect myself because I'm conscious of all the pain that I have and that I have lived. And here Strength, what Strength is talking about is that all of that is in the Lion here. Our programming, this programming of our ego to protect us, the Lion, that in a way, at one point when we become conscious and embody our higher self that is connected to the universe, we can tame and say, I understand what I've been through. I understand it was part of a lesson. Now from my higher space, I will see things differently. From my higher self and not from my ego. Therefore, that's what this guy realizes, and that's why the dawn is rising. He is not a victim anymore because he realizes that this is not his reality. These were consequences of his belief of what was allowed within him and outside of him. So now we can rise to another state of consciousness. How this is going to show up in your month. First here, I have an Ace of Pentacle under our wounded warrior that probably looks at that opportunity that came into your life or will come into your life, depends where you are in your reality. This can be a concrete project. It can be an idea that can grow to a Ten of Pentacle. It is a seed that comes from the heavens, but that you have to grab and take. But there you are looking at it from a guarded point of view. You fought in life and all of that. Should I take that one too? And is it gonna end up like this or not? Under Strength here, I have the Ten of Pentacle, King of Swords, and the Seven of Swords here. That little thief in the night. But with the King of Swords and the Ten of Pentacle, like this, this is almost asking you, it's not almost, it is asking you to master your mind. Now the King of Pentacle, he went through, the King of, I don't know why I'm saying King of Pentacle, the King of Swords, he went through all the swords. He went through the 10 of Swords. And he brought his one sword of truth. That's why he represents integrity. He represents planning, strategizing, having a clear thought in front of him, one belief. And with the 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, see that Pentacle that wants to come in can become a 10 of Pentacles. If you act from your higher self and from a very strong mental, or you can sabotage yourself and remove your power. Think that you don't have the power to do that. I have an idea, but I don't have what it takes. I don't have the power to do it. Maybe because my family told me I didn't have the power to do it. You see how they can relate to one another. But with strength and the King of Swords, that is mastering that, because your higher self knows that. Under our 10 of Swords, there's the 4 of Swords. So that's the healing. The healing, going within and understanding with that sword that the King of Swords has, with that belief, that one understanding, that one truth, how those swords got into your heart, because it's the 3 of Swords that is on the wall there. How you got hurt, how this happened, and why you are like this. There you are healing, because you are mastering your mind. Under this opportunity that is coming, that maybe you feel guarded about, I have the Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Cups. So this can be something that it can be a relationship coming. It can be a project that you would do with other people, with somebody else. It can be anything like that. As soon as there's the 2 of Cups, we're talking about the mirrors in our lives. We're talking about our interaction with somebody else. So here, Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune, why? Because things are changing, because you understand something. The Sphinx has the Sword of Truth, and that's what makes the wheel turn. The wheel turn when it comes to the people in your life, to whom you connect. So it can be understanding where all that pain comes from. At one point, you can have the choice to be a victim of these people, or to take total responsibility because you understand where it comes from, and therefore forgive and even bless these people for the lesson they gave you. That is one heck of a step higher to kind of become a man of Tao, where you cannot be hurt that way anymore because you truly understood the lesson. Therefore the wheel of life can turn and bring you something else. And here it can bring you a true partnership. Under this, I have the 8 of Wands, arrows of love. So out of this decision, inspired from your higher self, you are making moves. You are receiving and making moves, interaction. That's why we'll often say it's emails and communication, but it is wands, will, action, fire, back and forward to plant and ground. And then the last card I have is the Page of Pentacle. So see that pentacle here that came from the sky, that here you are getting rid of that 7 of Wands, this empowerment of, or being cheated, or that strategy maybe, or whatever, from your higher self, healing from it. Therefore you can grab that pentacle and walk with it. So this is beautiful. It's surmounting fears, surmounting a programming of if things were a certain way before with people, by understanding where it comes from, by healing from it, You change the wheel of fortune. Therefore, the mirrors in your lives are different. You start acting in that vibration. And then you're able to grab that opportunity that the universe is sending you. Let's clarify. I call upon the divine. I call upon Spirit, Holy Spirit. I call upon my guides to come here now and help me give a clear reading to Pisces. Help me give a clear reading to Pisces for the month of October. Pisces. Now the full moon could have shone a big light on this to you, kind of bringing it to your consciousness. Full moons bring the waters up so we can notice them, we can see them. They bring them up to our consciousness. And in those waters lays the memory of every experience we've had. Okay, show me the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Whoa. All right. Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups. Two nines. And here I have the Two of Pentacles. That juggling. So do I go from the wounded to the self-fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled being? Him, if you will notice, wears the same white robe as in the Strength card, because he is from his higher place. And that's why all of his emotions are on a shelf over his head, because he has elevated them. They are not stuck in his mental anymore. They are over his head. They are purified and on a shelf. They are part of him. And that's why he is alone on the card also, because this is a process we do alone to become emotionally fulfilled. So, in a way, with the Two of Pentacles, it's almost like a choice of which of the two is your reality. Here, some moments I'm defensive, some moments I am emotionally fulfilled and in peace. One of those, by acting from your higher place, should drop, center yourself, and therefore bringing down that pentacle. Show me strength for Pisces. Show me strength for Pisces. Pisces for the month of October. The Lovers. So it is a choice. The Lovers ultimately is a choice that impacts on the long term. It is letting ourselves be inspired, our feminine side, be inspired by the divine, and influencing or directing our masculine side to act accordingly from the divine inspiration. Triangle here. Ultimately, it is a choice. Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords there? Three of Cups. Ten of Swords. So, Three of Cups in this position means two things. On a more basic level, maybe you were betrayed by friends, people close to you, people you interacted, and all of that. on a second level, Ten of Swords. It's the dark night of the soul here. You're conscious of all of these things and how that affected your emotions. I was talking about rising the emotions. And this is rising the emotions. In the Tree of Sephiroth, the number 3, is Bina. She gives the shape of things. What is the shape of your emotions? Are you going to put this in your emotions? Or are you going to heal it by understanding and then rise them to the divine? What is rising our emotions? Let's say I was hurt. I was hurt by this person, by a parent, by a best friend, by a lover. I was hurt. How did he hurt me? It triggered something inside of me. A old wound, an insecurity, just a lack of faith or something like that. Then understanding where that hook inside of me comes from, I can heal it, and therefore rising it. Therefore, the vibration that I am vibrating at this moment is no more the victim of this situation. It is of a healed and forgiving energy. And why would I forgive? You forgive for yourself. And what is the process of forgiving? Is by taking responsibility of our part in it. How did we allow it? From a belief that we deserved it? From whatever your situation? It takes a lot of integrity to take responsibility for our reality, from the choices we made, even if we made them out of ignorance or not knowing or any of that. Rising our emotions is rising the state of vibration we are in and bringing them back to the divine with celebration and faith. So what Bina is asking, what is the shape of your emotions? 3, the triangle. After this, and really getting conscious about it, then you gain the power of what your reality will look like after. Is this going to be my story and I'm going to stay in this for super long? Or do I decide to be happy and to rejoice and to rise my emotions? It's a choice. It's a choice. Ace of Pentacle. What comes in? Ten of Swords. It really wanted to come out. So what that tells me is that whatever is coming there, here I have the 4 of Pentacle, holding on to the pain. You're seeing it coming, and it reminds you of all the betrayal that you had in the past. That's why you're guarded. And that's why the universe is asking you to raise your emotions so that you take this from there. What do you manifest? If you're in these emotions, you will manifest more of that. If you are in this self-fulfilled emotions, that you make the choice to act and be in your higher self, you will not attract this. Then that opportunity marks the end of the Ten of Swords. So just be careful not to hold on to your past pains and betrayals and make them part of you. Because then, since everything is a vibration, everything is energy, you vibrate a certain way, it impacts right away the reality in front of you, the people you will mirror. Show me the King of Swords here. Queen of Pentacle and Four of Wands. See, we have the Ten of Pentacle, which is family, which is long-lasting energy. Four of Wands is also our home, our family, our capacity to rejoice in our home with other people. Queen of Pentacle is knowing our value, being sitting strongly with a pentacle in our hand. So, by King of Pentacle, by taking that decision, there is celebration at home and you're sitting pretty on a throne with a pentacle in your hand. Even if you are Pisces, we have all the kings and queens inside of us. We have to remember that. Four of Swords. Because this is under strength. And it is mastering your mind. I understand, and now my belief, which is my reality, is the reflection of my belief, is strong and mastered. Therefore, I am sitting on a throne with the Four of Wands, celebrating at home. Four of Swords. Show me the Four of Swords. Ah, okay. Judgment was in my hand. See, that understanding is there. Five of Swords. And the moon. Here's your full moon. So, this is putting a judgment on this. Having the clarity and coming back from the dead here of what was illuminated in your moon here, probably during the Pisces moon that you've just had. And here the Five of Swords, which can be winning, but usually it's not winning in a fair manner. It's like, yes, you have what it takes to win, but you know, people are going to be sad around. It's mental strategy, mental, you know, we're talking about swords, but often it can be deception, same way as the Seven of Swords is, that is being done in the night without your knowledge. This one, you have the knowledge of, you see it. You see how people can win up on you or take advantage of you because they feel they have the right to do it. This was in your moon. You get the judgment of it and you get the healing of it. And I think this is when you will decide to elevate your emotions. Here I have the Devil, because this is like, if you have this in your moon, in your unconscious, that energy, it will act like the devil in your life. And what does the devil do? He gives us an illusion. He whispers in our ear. Everybody's like that. Can't trust no one. If they can, they're gonna deceive you. Even if it's unconscious, it's in there, the moon. You're getting the judgment on it. And that's why they put the Lovers with strength, because it is a decision to follow him or him. To rise your condition, rise your emotions, or keep them low and suffering. Show me the Wheel of Fortune. I have the Knight of Pentacle. So that Pentacle, because of your understanding, will slowly but surely get to you. Show me the Two of Cups. Oh, that's a bit too much. A whole pack. And that Pentacle can be a union. Can be somebody coming to your life, maybe coming back, or just you manifesting somebody completely different from what you've had before, because you get that enlightenment, because you get that understanding. Therefore, you are manifesting somebody in your life that will be completely different. Show me the Two of Cups. Ah. Yes. So, Two of Cups. I have the Hangman. So that means that whatever is coming here, you need to look at it from a different light, so you can get that enlightenment, so you can get that judgment in the moon here. He has the halo of understanding, and in the paths of enlightenment, the Hangman is the one that brings the higher intelligence into a situation from the chaos to rebalance it. After that, I have the Four of Cups. So whatever is coming after, being shown clearly how you were deceived in the past, in the connections you had with somebody. And when I say connection, I mean a real connection that brought you disappointment or betrayal, or you felt used, or all of that. That put you in a situation where this is what I've experienced. And you don't really see that cup that wants to come. In this case, that Ace of Pentacles that wants to come. That's why you need to see differently that Pentacle that wants to come. Page of Pentacle. And move on to calmer waters within you. Six of Swords. From your Ten of Swords to a Six of Swords, because here we let our higher self guide us, and we keep the lessons, we keep the understanding, but we leave the emotional up and down of it, the emotional chaos of it. So they're asking you, the major arcana here is the Hangman, to look at this differently. For the Two of Cups, for that connection, for that union that wants to come in. Because Ace of Cups, maybe there is that cup here that wants to come in that you don't see. Not to block it, because in the past you were hurt, but take it from an elevated space of emotions where you'll be able to get and accept that cup, which would bring you 9, 10 of Cups, which is in the bottom of the deck with the Lovers, a choice. Show me the Eight of Wands. I have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands. That is putting your boundaries. That is defending what you want to do. Here, I'm making moves, and I'm defending the moves that I'm making, because I am clear in what is happening. I have the understanding of what is happening. No matter the naysayers or whatever, I am moving on to calmer waters. I see my situation completely differently. I am ready to accept love in my life. Six of Cups can be a soulmate. That love that wants to come can be a soulmate. Six of Cups. Princess of Pentacle. What is the Princess of Pentacle? So that's you with that Ace of Coin, Ace of Pentacle in your hand. Princess of Pentacle. Empress. And the Six of Pentacle. being in your power, being able to receive unconditional love and to give unconditional love, being able to create. That's our second chakra at its maximum, the Empress, the divine feminine, the womb. And with the Six of Pentacles, that tells me that whatever that pentacle is equal. It is not a pentacle that comes in to make you feel like the Five of Pentacles, that maybe in the past you felt betrayed, stolen, just overtaken or whatever, powerless. No, this is a pentacle that will be balanced. Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. From the chaos of the swords, the Six of Swords. From the chaos of Pentacle, this pentacle, not taking it as a Ten of Swords, because it is going to be balanced. But for that, you need to truly see the why you got hurt in the past and not play the blame game. This person did that to me, but why did I attract this person? If we know that everything is a mirror in our lives, why did I attract him? Why did he have to play the bad guy in my connection with him? Everything is a vibration. Everything is interaction. So by understanding where it comes from, could come from your family, could come from your childhood, understanding where it comes from and taking responsibility, then you can elevate your emotions and grab that pentacle that will actually turn the events of your life and put you in the Empress position with something beautiful and balanced coming. So, it's your choice. What is your story? What is your identity? On this, my beautiful Pisces, I'm going to wish you a beautiful month of October. This is a wonderful realization. A wonderful realization you're going to have. Or that for some of you already had. Maybe some of you got it like poof on the full moon, and others is just developing and getting clearer and clearer. But you will have an opportunity that will test you. When an opportunity or an idea comes to you, check how you react. From which space? Do you discard it right away because nothing ever worked in the past? Just check that out. So, I would like to thank you for all your shares and comments and likes and subscribes. And on that note, I am doing a contest because it's been 1 year I'm on YouTube. And so I'm giving away a free reading amongst the subscribers. I'm going to give the name of the winner in the month of November. And also, so that's a good thing for the celebration of 1 year on YouTube. And also, I would like to thank all of you that gave donations. And this month also, I'm going to do a special ceremony on the 15th and on the 30th to thank you for your donations and ask the universe to give back to you in the shape that is meant for you. On that private readings, everything is written below, and I'm gonna send you all my love and light. Namaste, and I'll see you next month. All right?